YouTube, it's TCG here, and thanks again for tuning in for another TCG online video. In this video, we will revisit Greninja Break. I know this deck gets a lot of hate because a lot of people don't like to play against it, or if you play, you break because all of your Frogadiers might be in the prize cards, but if it works, Greninja Break is one of the best decks in the format, hands down. Because of the giant water shuriken, discard a water energy from the hand if Greninja Break is active, and boom, 60 damage anywhere. Together with Espeon-EX, let's say you deal 60 damage to a bunch of Super Rod GXs, devolve them, boom, you win the game like that. So that is definitely interesting. Also, with the inclusion of Cynthia here, we don't even need to rely on Skylar to get that Brooklet Hill, so we have a lot of draw supporters now. We have 2 Sycamore, we have 3 Cynthia, 4 and even the Wally, so a lot of things are possible early game to get yourself some Pokemon on the bench. So and even if you get a Frogadier on your first turn, if you go second, you can even start using water duplicates. We have 4 Ultra Ball, searching out that 1 copy of Tapu Lele. We have Rescue Stretcher, Super Rods. Everything you know about this deck is still in here, even the Tapu Fini to just use the Tapu Storm GX, putting something of the opponent back in the deck, poof, and then using an N, yeah, first using N, then using Tapu Storm. It's amazing like that. And still, you want to run 4 Splash Energies. I'm only running 3 because I'm afraid of the Enhanced Hammer shenanigans. So with that going on, we also can search our water energies back, of course, with the Starmie, and we have more access to our giant water shurikens because you cannot discard a Splash Energy. So that is the deck we're gonna play with today. So hopefully you guys are in for a couple of frogs. I know the new Greninja GX is coming soon. Definitely check that episode out if you want to learn more about Greninja. Wow, you can win yourself a Decidueye. The versus ladder has been reset. Also some rare candies. So if you want to get yourself the Decidueye, play a lot on the versus ladder. Today we're gonna play with Greninja. Hopefully we face something like a Zoroark so we can showcase how powerful that shadow stitching of Greninja can be. So that is the stage 2 here, the Greninja. If you go into the break, it actually is counted as a stage 3, so it takes a little while to set them up, but once you have your setup with a bunch of Greninja Break, you're definitely up for winning the game. Okay, we are facing Psychic Carla, so Garbodor is in town probably with the Drampa and maybe Espeon GX, so we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. This reminds me of the internationals where I was facing this in my very first round. I was playing Greninja at that tournament, so that was great. We want to go first, yes, because we don't always will have that Wally first turn, so we want to get a couple of Froakies on the bench. And wow, what is this? TCGO shuffles are back. Okay, I can deal with it, I guess. We have 2 Froakies. Should I bench them? I'm gonna wait because we can start first. Let's see, maybe we can Ultra Ball away 1 Froakie, but we definitely need 2 Froakies on the bench this turn, otherwise we might just get... Wow, what is this? This is definitely TCGO shuffles. Yeah, in that regard, I can evolve one of the Frogadiers. Actually, evolve 2 of them. Maybe use Ultra Ball and... what is this? This is just ridiculous. We need Field Blowers in order to get rid of the Garbage Toxin shenanigans. But we also need to have some, of course, consistency. I'm gonna get rid of a Field Blower. I know it's painful to do that, but we want to check what is in the deck. There's Starmie, there is our Tapu Lele, of course, and lucky for us that is in there because 2 Greninjas, that's great. 2 Enhanced Hammers, 4 Evosoda. There seems to be... Let's see, there seems to be an N which is priced, a Choice Band is priced, a Water Energy is priced, so we already know 3 prize cards. That is interesting to see. Let's see, the Break is in here. There's a Frogadier priced, oof, and a Froakie. No Froakies are priced. So for this situation, we can start using N or Cynthia. In that regard, it does not even make any difference. The opponent already has 6 cards, but maybe he has a first turn Bridget, maybe he will break. He has a first turn Eevee, no shenanigans inside. We can also use Wally to get a second turn for Greninja, which could also work out, but I'm gonna go for consistency with Cynthia. N is for the late game, of course. So 2 Frogadiers in here. Let's see what we can get. Poof, we get Brooklet Hill. So okay, we got shenanigans going on, so that at least is great to hear. The opponent might just have a Float Stone and yeah, let's just say he has Tapu Lele with a DC. We're not gonna attach to Froakie just yet. We also have Brooklet Hill, which you can make use of, but we need bench space for, let's say, 1, 2, 3 Frogadiers. Maybe we can just get out our Staryu. Maybe he will target the Staryu though. Anyhow, let's use the Brooklet Hill since, yeah, in this situation there are only 3 Frogadiers in there, so we can at least get one of those Starmies out as quickly as possible, even though we have to be careful, of course, of the amazing GX move of Espeon. So we're gonna just leave it at that. Next turn, we automatically will end the opponent, attach a Choice Band to something on the bench maybe. We'll have to wait and see how this will turns out. Energy Evolution, there is already Espeon coming. So Divide GX might just one-shot our Staryu. Although Frogadier has 70 HP, so if he wants to knock out, maybe he's gonna knock out Froakie and a Staryu. That could be the case. So hopefully we can evolve a lot of our Pokemon next turn. We definitely need some Evosodas or the Starmie, otherwise our strategy will go down the drain. Also, Splash Energy could be nice. Oh, we do see a first turn Bridget. Boom! True Trubbish. He's definitely gonna lock the abilities down, which is not cool for us. Our Psy Beam, 30 damage, and we are confused. Okay. Nothing that we can't handle here. We have the Evosoda. Poof! We are gonna evolve. Yeah, let's evolve this Frogadier. Yeah, let's do that. We're evolving this one. We can use the Shadow Clone Jutsu here to get 2 Frogadiers in play immediately. That is the main question you want to ask yourself. Do we end at this point, or do we wait until the opponent draws? Maybe we can also get a Splash Energy, but the chances of us pulling a Splash Energy, we can also draw 0 energies, but 2 Frogadiers will come down. We have the energy for Greninja. This one will go down, unfortunately, but we have a Froakie right there. So I think at this point, I will just use the Shadow Clone Jutsu here. But we can, of course, use... Yeah, if we end and we draw the Frogadiers, that would be a shame. So we're just gonna go with Water Duplicates, getting 2 of those set up. He might just target, we have 40... Yeah, he might just use Divide GX to just spread around a bunch of damage, but we have our Greninjas going, and we can end the opponent to 4 cards, which is always a great thing at this point in the game. So, yeah, Espeon 200 HP, 60 damage for every amount of energy, so we are not afraid of that too much. If he has the ability lock going on, it's kind of great. We can rely on Moonlight Slash. So yeah, abilities are going up here, and the Cynthia as well. Okay, the abilities are blocked, which is a good thing to note down. We don't even need to Shadow Stitch because he's already ability blocked, which is great. So with the Choice Band, the Moonlight Slash will be able to deal 110 damage, so that is definitely insane for a single attachment, so that will definitely be great. And we do see Confusion. Okay, he does not seem to get that DCE, which is amazing. We have the Evosoda. We can retreat. Yeah, we can retreat, get the energy back. Maybe that is the correct play here. Let's retreat this one, otherwise he might just knock out our Frogadier, which is something we don't want. Let's get the Frogadier into place. Poof! Let's use the Evosoda, and we will grab ourselves Starmie, which is one of the Pokemon. If we draw into a Field Blower, we can actually get stuff working here. We have Greninja as well, so our setup is great. We have 3 Field Blowers. We're kind of prepped for this match. Let's see how it goes. We get ourselves a Water Energy, which is great. We have the Enhanced Hammer as well, so we can already put up the pressure quite nicely here. Okay, maybe we should have evolved this Frogadier as well, but it is the case. We have our Starmie, which is more important in the long run. So, Moonlight Slash, we get the energy back, of course, and boom! That is an insane amount of damage, 110. The cool thing is, we have Espeon, so if he does some weird shenanigans, we can even devolve this Espeon if it has a lot of energies attached to it. If he uses Field Blower and we get our Choice Band in the discard, we need to draw into another Choice Band, so things can go wrong quickly. So, good news is, he needs to take 6 more prize cards, and if he uses Divide GX, he might just knock out our Frogadier, which is definitely something he's gonna try out here. And he's also gonna deal 90 damage to something else. Maybe it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be the Starmie. That Starmie is also gonna go away. Or maybe he's gonna target another Frogadier. Interesting to see. We need our Super Rod or Rescue Stretcher in that regard. Maybe evolving into that Frogadier would have been better. But yeah, I wanted to go for my Starmie here. And looks like that didn't pay off too well. Okay. He's going for the Starmie. Okay. Good news is we still have ourselves the Frogadier, so the Starmie is going away. We need to get that back with Super Rod or anything else. So he gets 2 prize cards for that, and we have an end to follow up with that. So I'm kind of glad he decided to go for the Starmie. If not, he would have gone for Froakie and a Frogadier. So 2 prize cards. It's a shame. You know how it goes. All right, take your prize cards, man. Take them. I'm not afraid too much. So this Tauros deals 30 damage for every damage counter on him, so we have to be careful here. Hopefully, yeah, with Choice Band 70 damage is definitely not great. And 180 HP is also something we don't often one-shot. We had the Field Blower. Interesting to see. We can start sniping. That is interesting. But then he is not ability blocked anymore. Even though in that deck does not even matter too much. Although, how many Ultra Balls? Yeah, he could. Also, one Lele in the discard. What should we do? Also, I want a Splash Energy on this guy. So much. Yeah, maybe we draw a Greninja Break, which could help out against a lot of shenanigans. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. First Field Blower. Now we need our Greninja Break. It is very crucial that we get that. We can also Shadow Stitch in the right circumstances. We can also use Enhanced Hammer. Although I want to keep my Enhanced Hammers for that Tauros. Espeon is something we can bench. Will we draw into Splash Energy? Let's go with the luck of the draw. Although we need no more bench Pokemon, maybe, yeah, another Froakie. Let's see how many energies are left in the deck. 6 energies with that, and it will be 7 energies. So the chance of us pulling one of those energies will be gigantic. So even though I'm gonna risk it, I want a Splash Energy so badly at this point of the game. Where is it? Of course, we get TCG shuffles. It always happens like that. Oof. At least we get another Greninja here. And even a Greninja Break. So this is the Pokemon he will never be able to one-shot, so at least we're comfortable to do that. We can Super Rod some more stuff in the deck. Ooh, this is getting kind of rough. Also, we have to use the Enhanced Hammer at this point. Otherwise, he won't be stuck, and we are not able to attack. How crazy is that? TCG shuffles, man. Starmie line, although... Do we need the Starmie line? I don't think so. We need Greninja, Frogadier, and an Energy. Maybe that is better because there's already 2 Field Blowers in the discard. Yeah, I'm comfortable to do stuff like this. Shuffle them in. And I guess we're just gonna have to pass the turn. Although we could, this one has 130, this one deals 60. I'm not afraid too much. I'm gonna retreat into this Frogadier. And we're gonna leave it at that. Maybe we can just splash and then use some more shenanigans, even though I wasted my Field Blower. Ah, oh, man. Crazy things are happening here. We get the Greninja Break, but without an energy. It always happens like that. And the opponent has 5 cards in the hand. What will he do? He can retreat, he can attack with that Tauros. Okay, Psybeam, we are confused. Cool. And now we have Cynthia to follow up with that. So now we can use Brooklet Hill once again. Although, do we need to use that? We will draw into more resources later. I don't think he will be able to snipe. He will go after my Greninjas. We still have Rescue Stretcher. So the best strategy, of course, is getting this Froakie out. If one of our Greninja dies, we can evolve everything immediately. And now we just use Cynthia. Get me some energies, man. He still doesn't have an energy on his Garbodor. Okay, here we go. Splash Energy and an energy. And an Evosoda. Rescue Stretcher as well, so we can even get some more stuff back if we want to. So, we could get out another Greninja Break. But I'm a bigger fan of getting another Frogadier because we have a Greninja in the hand. And now that our setup is complete, we can retreat. And we can ability log this guy. Or we can deal 60 damage on something. 60 times 3 is definitely a KO here, so in this regard, I definitely want to ability lock him. Maybe he's gonna use Ultra Ball Tapu Lele and he's doing some more stuff here. Maybe getting a draw supporter. So in that regard, we're gonna keep it safe. We're gonna Shadow Stitch for 60 on this Espeon. You could also target the Garbodor in that regard, but I'm definitely gonna see an ability lock going anyhow. Let's see here. Yeah, it is gonna be the Shadow Stitching for the KO. And with that Shadow Stitching, he is ability locked, so no third Tapu Lele, so hopefully he dead draws and he does not attach another tool card to his Garbodor. At this point, I shuffled in all the energies back in the deck, so the chance of us drawing an energy is great to attack. We can still start retreating turn after turn with our powerful Greninja. So here comes the Tauros. He's gonna be able to deal 60 damage. And are we gonna see his ability lock? So no Tapu Lele in sight. Are we gonna see a turn where he does not get a Float Stone or a Choice Band equipped to his Garbodor? If that is the case, we're definitely great. We can maybe snipe twice. So 60, 60, and 80, that is combined as 200, so we're definitely able to one-shot that if we draw into a lot of energies. What will we need? Okay, he uses Brooklet Hill to shuffle his deck, so he's probably dead drawing or seeing what resources are left in his deck. He's equipping the Choice Band onto Garbodor. Okay, he's checking how many stuff that was in there. Okay. This Tauros might cause us a little bit of trouble. Although we have the Enhanced Hammer, so he will need to get another DCE into sight. First things first, another Greninja. So Greninja is slightly coming back. It is a slow deck, but we are definitely gonna do some more stuff here. We also have the Enhanced Hammer, which will help out a ton. So another Greninja break. So we have 2 breaks. We're gonna use the Enhanced Hammer. We have to be careful of our items though, although he's promoting 3, 7. Okay, we are already screwed, so we have to go overboard here. We have the Rescue Stretcher, even though I don't want to use Rescue Stretcher at this point. Just gonna go with the Choice Band equipped to this. And we're gonna go with a heavy N, an N24. What do we get? We get an energy and an energy. We can not snipe, but we can attach. What will we do? I know that there's still a Frogadier prize, so that is definitely not cool. This one has a Splash Energy, so the most obvious thing would just be Shadow Stitching for 70. But he's already ability locked, so he will need to Field Blow his own Pokemon. And we're already at an amount of damage that he can one-shot us, so I think in that regard, I think it's just a Moonlight Slash for 90 is just efficient because we can now two-shot this guy, which is awesome. Okay, now we might see it. If he has a Field Blower, things might just turn out pretty ugly here because we have 2 of our Choice Bands equipped. So Ultra Ball coming up here. Will that be Garbodor with Trash Avalanche? He will need a Float Stone as well. Alright, kind of the great game here. Okay, Trash Avalanche is in sight. He needs an energy, he needs a Float Stone. Will he have a draw supporter? It looks like he will have a draw supporter out of that N. And hopefully, okay, wow, it's a Sycamore. Good. He has 2 options here. He needs a Field Blower, a DCE, a Float Stone, an energy. He needs a... Yeah, he can have a lot of options here available to him. Hopefully that Tauros is stuck so we can get at least another 2 prize cards here. And Parallel City. Great. I love seeing Parallel City at this point. Okay, we are dealing less damage. He's getting rid of his GXs. That is kind of the clever play here. He's also giving energy to his Garbodor, and he does not have the Float Stone, so we're good. Okay, in that regard, this Garbodor will cause us a lot of trouble. Espeon will not do the trick here. Energies. We have a lot of energies here. We can maybe attach to the Tapu Lele. 2040, that is definitely not gonna work here. At this point, with this Parallel City, what that realizes is that we have to get another Brooklet Hill into play as quickly as possible, but we don't have a draw supporter in sight. That pretty much sucks. Okay. Let's just... I don't want to retreat with my Splash Energy equipped, so Ultra Ball... An Ultra Ball might just do some stuff. We can discard this Espeon, I guess. Rescue Stretcher won't even be needed at this point in the game. So we're just gonna use Ultra Ball and see what we get. What else might we get? Another Greninja. Another Greninja break. A Tapu Fini. All those Brooklet Hills and nothing that we can get. Nothing that we can work with. Okay, another Greninja. Poof, we have a bunch of items in the discard, so we don't have to worry about it too much. It is what it is. And Moonlight Slash is actually 90, 80, actually 90. Now that I think about it, 90, and it's actually enough. So the Moonlight Slash will get the KO, but we have to get rid of our Splash Energy. Otherwise, we won't KO it thanks to that Parallel City, but we're definitely gonna do that. Boom! Get out of here. We have 2 breaks left, so... was there a Field Blower left in the prizes and a Frogadier? Let's get this one and this one. Hopefully it will work out. We got energy and Frogadier, so at least we get another Frogadier. We have the Splash Energy in hand, so he still needs to knock out a bunch of our Pokemon. He can also go for the Tapu Lele and this position, but he is ability locked. Also giving a DCE to his Garbodor. Okay, so 3 energies back in the deck. There was a lot of energies in the deck still left. And what we get is an N and an energy. Oh, this N is kind of huge. Okay, Field Blower gets rid of the choice bands. Not that we mind too much. But then, I went at my Brooklet Hill back. That Parallel City is screwing us over pretty big time. Okay, since we know that the Garbodor one-shots anything regardless, we're gonna go for this break. Let's see what we get. We got an energy, which is maybe a Splash Energy, could be the case. But if we end to 2 cards, hopefully we might just whiff that shenanigans. So we're just gonna give a regular energy, we're gonna end, and of course we're gonna draw Splash Energy. You know how the TCG shuffles work out. Okay, we got the Brooklet Hill. This is kinda huge. Let's get rid of that. Parallel City, get out of here. And now we can use Brooklet Hill. We might just get out Tapu Fini, just to gen out the deck so we draw into more energies. Because if we don't, we have the Sycamore in hand, so we don't even need to do that this turn. We have free retreat on Greninja. Shadow Stitch or Moonlight Slash. Shadow Stitch, even if he Field Blows himself, how many Field Blowers have you already used? 1. He might just get access again to his Tapu Lele's. So in this situation, I'm gonna Shadow Stitch and finish him off later with the Moonlight Slash. Wow, we have the Sycamore in hand, so we're definitely gonna get another energy here. So, Shadow Stitch it is. We're gonna lock him down. Even if he Field Blows himself and gets a Lele out, or Rescue Stretcher Lele, you know how that can turn out. And sometimes that happens. Okay. Here comes another Garbodor. Floatstone, he's gonna go with that other Garbodor, right? Guzma. Lele. Oh no, he's going for the Lele. That is definitely not great. And now he has 1 card in the hand. If that is an energy, we will definitely be so sad. Okay, he has 2 cards from his prize card, so if he does not get the Psychic Energy, we win? Okay, how many Psychic Energies? 2 in there, 3 in there, so maybe we have a little bit of luck on our side. At this point in the game, it's safe to say we're gonna get out our Tapu Fini. It does not even matter anymore. He only needs 1 more prize card. We're gonna Sycamore away. And what will we get? Boop, 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 boom. We got a bunch of energies. A Frogadier to save the day. Energy. And we can Moonlight Slash. But we definitely need the Moonlight Slash here. Otherwise, this will never work out. And this one gets knocked out. Okay. If he does not get the Field Blower, of course, now that we don't need it. Okay, Splash Energy. Okay, their last prize card is a Field Blower. And now we will see, hopefully, no energy. If he has an energy, we are totally Sycamore. Wow. Now he whiffs the energy. I would be so crazy right now. Super Rod. I don't see an energy immediately. Why would you Super Rod if you don't get the energy immediately? I don't see it. Maybe he doesn't have it. And now we can rely on Tapu Fini to just put that Pokemon back in the deck, which we're gonna do next turn. So even if he Super Rods away the energies, it does not even matter too much. Okay. Okay. We are still in this game. We are gonna retreat to the Tapu Fini here. We don't even need to rely on Sycamore, otherwise we deck out. So in that regard, let's see what is left in the deck. There, of course, there's a Greninja left in the deck, so we're gonna use Wally to get it out from the deck. Boom! That's how it goes in the TCG online world. Okay, regular energy, Splash Energy is not good for this Fini, even though Splash Energy does not even make sense at this point in the game. Get out of here! Garbodor, go away! Poof! And now this Garbodor with a Choice Band is stuck in the active position. Kind of a plot twist. We can now stack up energies on Tapu Fini and maybe finish it off with the snipe of that Hydro Shot, which is also something I did in the London Internationals. Come on, make me stuck here. Whatever, he's gonna bench another of those Pokemon, okay. How many Guzmas did you waste on that shenanigans? Already 2 Guzmas in the discard. How many ends in my discard? 4. Oof, not great to see at all. So, then we got some stuff. We don't have anything to work with at this point. Let me check my deck again with Brooklet Hill. That's how it goes. Nope, 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 nope. That is nothing what we can work with. Definitely need to retreat this Froakie in order to maybe do some more stuff. We can Aqua Ring, but that won't do much at all. we can paralyze him, so he will be having a harder time to retreat. He definitely needs another Guzma here. We want to Shadow Stitch. How many Leles? 2 Leles. How many Ultra Balls? 2 Ultra Balls. But if he Ultra Balls, he cannot attach unless he has Tapu Lele, Energy, and Guzma, anything in the hand. Maybe we just want to make him stuck. He is ability locked. He needs a Field Blower as well. He needs a lot of stuff. What do? Do we Shadow Stitch and hopefully he does not retreat? Or do we Moonlight Slash and then next turn finish him off with Espeon? Yeah, it doesn't even make sense if that shenanigans happen. So we're gonna go with the Moonlight Slash for 80, and next turn we devolve him. That's how it goes. So he might just retreat into his Trubbish, giving energy to this Garbodor, but things will still happen. All of the Pokemon in this deck will come forward here. Hopefully he does not get out his other Lele, Ultra Ball Lele, but then he... Okay. This is gonna be a Tapu Lele regardless. He discards his Tapu Lele. Does he have the Guzma and Energy in the hand? That would be crazy. We would have won, and he has the energy. No Guzma, don't do it to me. Oh no. Okay, this was a well played game, so it was a great match. Unfortunately, my last prize card was the Field Blower, but if it wasn't for that, we could have used Espeon here. So it does not even matter if I use Shadow Stitch or not. So a great game. Greninja lost once again. I cannot do anything about it, but you saw the power of Tapu Fini. You saw the power that the Lele had for consistency. So this deck is still very good. Not against Garbodor though. If you are ability locked, let's say you could have sniped every single turn, that would have been huge. So still try out Greninja Break before it rotates out of the standard format. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another weekly episode, and it's gonna be about Evosoda GX. Stay tuned guys, and stay fresh, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.